When I first started out, there was no internet, people taking pictures of you and putting your personal life or exploiting your personal life. People are so brainwashed. You get up in the morning, you click on the computer, you see all these pictures, and it's all you think of is the picture and the image.
My place to be me and to be free, and I don't feel like I'm being judged. I never heard her complain. I mean, she worked until her feet were calloused.
Okay, hold up. We know there are a lot of bad allegations surrounding Beyonce, but this one might just take the cake. Beyonce's baby brother, a kid only 13 years old, has sent out an absolutely heartbroken message after it was revealed that the singer has abandoned him.
It's hard because sometimes it's like, okay, I can't talk about him, but he's amazing.
Beyonce's half-brother Nixon, who was fathered by Matthew Knowles, had been asking why the singer didn't love him, according to his mother, Alexandra Wright, who recently opened up in an emotional interview.
The real reason is because we're getting older. We each have our own things we want to do.
Nixon, who is now 13 years old, was born as a result of an affair between Knowles, currently 71, and Canadian-born actress Wright, aged 52. However, due to a lengthy child support battle, the teenager has never had the opportunity to meet his famous sister or father. In a heart-wrenching conversation Wright shared with the U.S. Sun, he asks, "Why doesn't that person love me?" referring to Beyonce. She added, "Nixon has never had the luxury of being a normal child. Being related to someone famous smothers kids like him and they lose their identity. I sit in the bathroom and cry sometimes because I just don't know how to help him be his own person." Despite living only 10 miles away from Beyoncé and Knowles in California's lavish $200 million Malibu mansion, Wright claims there has been no contact from the singer towards her half-sibling. Wright, CEO of global collective, resides with Nixon in a 5-bedroom home in LA. Expressing her perspective, she stated, "I think Beyonce is a lovely person and she has never done anything to harm me. I don't want anything from them. I just want my son to be free and to have a happy life." While it's challenging for her reserved and quiet son to witness the opulent lifestyles of billionaires, Wright holds on to hope that he and Beyonce will eventually connect through social media. She constantly reminds him, fame does not equal happiness, encouraging him not to yearn for what others possess. Unfortunately, Nixon faces frequent inquiries at school about his relationship with Beyonce, with adults even approaching him for photographs. Surprisingly enough, many people rallied in support of Beyonce after this saga came to light. This person tweeted, "This is tough, and I don't think Beyonce doesn't love him. She's a family woman. Maybe it's tough to get past the dynamics on how he came to be, or she simply doesn't know how to approach the situation. The little boy is innocent. In his conception, he did choose to be brought here." Another person added, "Is he asking about all his siblings? It's not okay to point out the famous one and not your father himself or your other sister? Is the mom in his ear like, that's your sister? Makes me really wonder if he felt that way on his own or was groomed by others." However, this individual didn't like the complete lack of attention to the situation from Bey. Beyonce quick to run her ass out there and recruit for her tours and helping these young girls get started in their careers, but can't help one who shares your blood and name? How dare you? You can't say you love God and not your own blood. Or do you even love God or God? Which one is it? In 2009, Beyonce's mother, Tina, filed for divorce from Matthew after his affair with Alexandra, who later became pregnant and requested a paternity test. In 2010, the test confirmed Knowles as Nixon's father. Due to dwindling income, Knowles had his child support payments reduced in 2014, leading to financial hardship for Wright, who was bankrupted by the legal battle. She sought assistance from a homeless charity, and with their support, she and Nixon were able to move into a trailer. Eventually, they were taken in by her friend Shar Jackson. Matthew, a record executive and talent manager, played a significant role in overseeing Destiny's Child's meteoric rise. He left his job as a medical equipment salesman in 1995 to actively pursue his daughter's career in the spotlight. Following his decision to replace band members Latavia and LaToya Luckett with Michelle Williams and Farrah Franklin in the 2000 Say My Name video, Latavia and LaToya sued Knowles. Nearly 11 years later, Beyonce severed her business ties with Matthew when she established her own management company called Parkwood Entertainment. Subsequently, Matthew married former model Gina Charmaine Avery, just 2 years after finalizing his divorce. Beyonce and Solange reportedly did not attend the wedding. In 2013, Tina began dating actor Richard Lawson, and the couple tied the knot on April 12, 2015. Recently, Beyonce returned to work after a brief week-and-a-half vacation following the European leg of her tour. Having just concluded a performance at the National Stadium in Warsaw, she took some time off, although not entirely out of the public eye. Earlier this week, she and her husband, Jay-Z, were among the star-studded guests at billionaire Michael Rubin's 4th of July party in the Hamptons. The Renaissance World Tour, which began in May to promote her latest album of the same name released last summer, marks Beyoncé's first album since her iconic Lemonade in 2016. Renaissance is the first installment of a planned trilogy. Now, considering how it seems like Beyoncé doesn't exactly like letting anyone in on her own fortune, many have alleged that she didn't exactly come by it with respectable means in the first place. In 2022, R&B singer Kelis took to Instagram expressing her frustration and accusing Beyoncé of sampling her 1999 single, Get Along With You, without permission for her highly anticipated album, Renaissance. The controversy began when a Kelis Instagram fan page initially highlighted the alleged sampling on Beyoncé's song Energy. In response, the 43-year-old musician, known for hits like Milkshake, shared her thoughts, saying, "My mind is blown too because the level of disrespect and utter ignorance of all three parties involved is astounding." Kelis, using her verified account for her product line, Bounty and Full, added, "I heard about this the same way everyone else did. Nothing is ever as it seems. Some of the people in this business have no soul or integrity, and they have everyone fooled." Responding to a fan who referred to the new Beyoncé track as a collaboration, Kelis clarified, "It's not a collab, it's theft." Kelis continued to address the situation in videos she posted on Instagram the following day. In one of the clips, she stated, "It's not hard. She can contact me. It's just common decency. From one artist to another, you should have the decency, the common sense, and the courtesy to call and reach out, even if you're going to do it anyway." Kelis's track Get Along With You was written and produced by the renowned duo Pharrell Williams and Chad Hugo of the Neptunes and was featured on her debut studio album Kaleidoscope in 1999. Interestingly, both Pharrell and Chad are credited as songwriters on Beyoncé's Renaissance track Energy. While some music fans on social media have come to Beyoncé's defense, asserting that a better relationship between Kelis and Pharrell would have avoided the issue, others have sided with Kelis. One fan expressed sadness over the dismissal of Kelis's feelings and the assertion that this constitutes theft. They pointed out the well-known situation with Pharrell and how Kelis lost ownership of her masters, suggesting that throwing it back at her was inappropriate. Kelis has previously spoken about not being fairly credited for her work on the Kaleidoscope album. In a 2020 interview with The Guardian, she revealed, "I thought it was a beautiful and pure creative safe space, but it ended up not being that at all." She further disclosed that the agreement to split everything equally, 33-33-33, as promised, did not happen. She stated that she was blatantly lied to and tricked by the Neptunes, their management, and their lawyers. And then, a few years ago, an intriguing incident unfolded involving Kimberly Thompson, Beyoncé's former drummer. It came to light that Thompson had filed for a civil harassment restraining order against Beyoncé, as reported by The Blast. Court records, which Pitchfork had the opportunity to review, confirmed the existence of these legal proceedings. According to the documents obtained by The Blast, Thompson made startling claims that Beyoncé was engaged in extreme witchcraft and using magic spells of sexual molestation to torment her. As if these allegations weren't astonishing enough, Thompson went even further, accusing Beyoncé of murdering my pet kitten. Pitchfork's examination of the records revealed that Thompson's initial request for a temporary restraining order was denied by the Los Angeles Superior Court on September 19th. However, a restraining order hearing was subsequently scheduled for October 11th, indicating the seriousness with which the court was treating the matter. In response to an email inquiry from Pitchfork, Thompson affirmed the accuracy of the documents posted by The Blast. She explicitly stated, "All accusations I survived are real." That's all for the video, folks. Thanks for watching.